Everyone, as you can see, this is the cold and dark cockpit of the Dash 8 Q400. My name is Mohammed. I'm the captain of this aircraft on this flight to Blantyre and Lilongwe. I've got my first officer here, Winnie, our senior first officer. So what we're waiting for now is the GPU to be connected, and then I'll take you through the startup procedure for starting up the aircraft. So let's just wait until the engineer connects the GPU. Once it's connected, and then I'll tell you exactly how we do the procedures. My colleague here will do the same thing as well. GPU is now connected. So what we do, we start up the aircraft. So we come here, we do the battery master, main, aux, standby on. That brings the aircraft to light, and then we do the MFD number 2 to come on as well. That MFD 2, and there we're going to check whether the DC power which is being supplied by the ground power unit is of correct polarity, and the voltage is between 22 plus or minus 1 and 31 plus 0.5 or minus 0.75 volts. Once those criteria are met, the aircraft will allow the GPU to be connected to the aircraft, otherwise automatically it will trip. This is just for saving the electrical systems of the aircraft. So we're just waiting for the display there to come. As you can see, the display is there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to allow the GPU to be connected to the aircraft. When I do that, you can see we have DC external power on. So now the aircraft is now being powered by the external power, as you can see. And now we're going to do our normal pre-flight. So we're going to start all, we're going to switch on all the displays. And then it's just going to be as per the AOM. We'll do our flows. Myself, I'll do mine. My first officer will do hers. We'll check all the geographic force, all the levers are in the correct positions, all the lights are where they should be, all the knobs are where they should be. So we don't have any, even rather circuit breakers as well behind us. Everything is in order. Once all that is confirmed, any abnormalities, we report the engineer and we can continue from there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and do a cabin inspection. My first officer will prepare the aircraft for the flight ahead of us. So I'll see you in the cabin. Okay, I have done the cabin inspection at this stage. The aircraft being prepared for the flight ahead of us. I have also briefed the cabin crew. We're going to fly to Blantyre, 24,000 feet, approximately 2 hours. Thereafter it will be to Lilongwe, around 18,000 feet and 30 minutes. I've checked the cabin. Now I'm going to go outside. So I'm going to meet you next in the flight deck once we are doing our departure procedures. For now, thank you very much for being with us. See that we did all our procedures from cold and dark. Then I went outside, and then I went into the cabin. Now here we are ready for the flight. I briefed my first officer on the flight ahead of us, and also we prepared the aircraft. So I'll just take you through a bit on what we do normally here. As you can see, we start with our displays to see that everything looks in order. So here Winnie has already set the speeds. And for me, the speeds which remain will be the last two, which is from the takeoff and landing card. 144 and 156 I'm meant to set here. That's my first and foremost setting. Then I go to the minimums of the airport, which is 1200, and then I look at the runway heading. I'm anticipating 05, but it could be 23. We'll see what actually happens.
Oh, sorry, I meant 156.
156. Yes. Thank you, Winnie. 156. 156 has been set. Yes. And then we come here. Now here what Winnie has done, she has filed the flight plan into the flight management system. So we're going from Dar es Salaam. Our exit point, our UTA point will be Kasim. Then we go to Rovum, which is our exit point out of Tanzanian airspace. And then we find the Mozambican airspace into Uvbas. Then we prepare for the RNAV approach for now into Chileka, Blantyre, runway 10, as what Winnie has done. So here we do the flight planning as what has been programmed. The next thing, you look at the flight number. So you do flight plan and menu twice, and you see Winnie has already put the number for the flight ahead of us. The other one which we normally do is the performance page ETP PNR. So you go to, I'll do it once more, performance, menu, ETP PNR. Then there Winnie will put the airports that will be in our proximity in case we've got to divert to one of them for any reason. And the last one is the load sheet entries. So we put the basic weight here. Winnie has done all this perfectly. My job as a captain is to check the zero fuel weight, and then we look at the gross weight, which is 29,160 kgs for this flight. Then we go to our TOLD card. In this system we have here, normally it's a EFB, but we have a TOLD card here. We take the next lowest, and then we look at the speeds and the temperature adjustments that we do, and then that's what we set on our PFD. Once that's done and the rest of the aircraft has been set up and checked, we're all happy, we don't have any abnormal caution or warning lights here, then we're good to go. So basically that's how we set up this aircraft for the flight ahead of us. What we'll do now is that we will request start later on once everybody is on board, and then I'll take you through all those procedures as well, with somebody being on the jump seat for now, and then we'll do our takeoff in any direction is given to us by the tower. So for now, let's keep going, and as I take you through most of what we do in our operations. Thank you.